Beneath the surface of our planet's ocean swims a creature so immense, so powerful, and yet so graceful, it almost seems mythical. The blue whale, the largest animal to have ever existed, is a living giant, whose story stretches back millions of years. While we often marvel at prehistoric dinosaurs or the colossal machines of human engineering, none compare to the sheer biological wonder of the blue whale. Despite their enormous size, blue whales are gentle and solitary, gliding silently through the ocean's depths. In this video, we're going to explore the extraordinary world of the blue whale, its biology, behavior, communication, migration, and the urgent challenges it faces today. If you think you know whales, prepare to be amazed. The blue whale, Baleen musculus, can grow up to 100 feet in length. That's longer than a Boeing 737 and can weigh as much as 200 tons. To put that in perspective, its heart alone weighs about 400 pounds, equivalent to the weight of a motorcycle. Its heartbeats are so deep and slow, they can be detected from over 2 miles away using specialized sonar equipment. A resting blue whale's heart beats around 6 times per minute. Its tongue weighs about 2.7 tons, roughly the size of a full-grown Asian elephant. Yet, despite these staggering figures, the whale's brain is relatively small compared to its body size, around 15 pounds, although it's still larger than a human brain. Blue whales have streamlined, torpedo-shaped bodies that allow them to cut through water efficiently. Their skin is bluish-gray, and often appears mottled, which helps them blend into the ocean depths. Unlike toothed whales, blue whales are baleen whales. They lack teeth and instead have between 300 and 400 fringed baleen plates in their upper jaw, which act like a giant sieve for filtering food from seawater. Blue whales are filter feeders that dine almost exclusively on krill, tiny, shrimp-like crustaceans that form massive swarms in nutrient-rich waters. During feeding season, typically in polar regions during summer, a single blue whale can consume up to 40 million krill each day. That's roughly 4 to 6 tons of food daily. The whale feeds by lunge feeding. It accelerates toward a swarm of krill with its mouth wide open, engulfing up to 90,000 liters of seawater in one giant gulp. Then, it closes its mouth and forces the water out through the baleen plates with its massive tongue, trapping the krill inside to be swallowed. This feeding method is so intense and energy-demanding that blue whales fast during the winter when krill is scarce. They rely on the thick layers of blubber accumulated during the summer to survive long migrations and months without food. Are found in every major ocean, except the Arctic. They migrate thousands of miles every year between cold feeding grounds and warm breeding areas, often traveling from the polar seas to tropical or subtropical waters. These migrations can span over 10,000 miles annually, making them among the longest migrations of any mammal. Each population of blue whales follows a slightly different migratory path. For example, whales in the North Pacific often migrate between Alaska and the coasts of Mexico and Costa Rica, while Antarctic blue whales move between the Southern Ocean and the waters off the Indian and South Pacific Oceans. Their incredible navigation skills are still not fully understood. It is believed they may use the Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun and stars, or even underwater topography to guide their journeys. What's clear is that they follow these routes with remarkable consistency, generation after generation. Blue whales are not only the largest animals on Earth, they're also among the loudest. Their vocalizations can reach up to 188 decibels, far louder than a jet engine. These low-frequency sounds, often called whale songs, can travel over 1,000 miles underwater under the right conditions. These calls are believed to serve multiple functions. Males use them to attract females and possibly ward off rivals, while others may use them to coordinate migration, detect underwater features, or maintain social bonds over vast distances. Blue whales produce a variety of sounds, long moans, pulses, and clicks, and scientists continue to study the full meaning of their communication. Each population has unique call patterns, almost like different dialects or languages, and some whales even appear to modify their calls in response to environmental changes, or noise pollution. Blue whales have one of the slowest reproduction rates in the animal kingdom. Females reach sexual maturity around 10 to 15 years of age and typically give birth to one calf every 2 to 3 years. The gestation period lasts about 11 to 12 months, and calves are born in warm, shallow waters. At birth, a baby blue whale measures about 20 to 25 feet in length and weighs around 2 to 3 tons. It nurses for 6 to 7 months, drinking up to 100 gallons of its mother's milk per day. During this period, it gains approximately 200 pounds every single day. Blue whales can live 70 to 90 years, with some individuals surpassing 100. Their age can be estimated by counting the layers in their earwax plugs, a surprisingly accurate biological record. The 20th century was devastating for blue whales. Intense whaling, driven by the demand for oil, meat, and baleen, killed an estimated 360,000 individuals. By the mid-1960s, they were on the brink of extinction. International bans on blue whale hunting were introduced in the 1960s, but recovery has been slow. Today, blue whales are listed as endangered. Estimates suggest there are between 10,000 and 25,000 individuals remaining worldwide, depending on the population group. Although whaling is no longer the primary threat, blue whales face new challenges: collisions with ships, entanglement in fishing gear, noise pollution, and the consequences of climate change, especially the impact on krill populations. Conservation organizations and marine biologists are working tirelessly to track blue whale populations, protect their migratory routes, and create noise reduction policies in shipping lanes. Each small step brings hope, but the future of the blue whale still hangs in the balance. The blue whale represents not only the pinnacle of nature's engineering, but also a powerful reminder of the fragility of life in our oceans. Despite their vast size, blue whales are gentle, quiet travelers of the deep, relying on ecosystems that are rapidly changing. Their story is one of both wonder and warning, a call for curiosity, respect, and conservation. In learning about the blue whale, we learn something deeper about the planet we live on and the urgent need to protect it. If you've enjoyed this journey into the life of the blue whale, consider subscribing and exploring more about Earth's most incredible creatures. The ocean is vast, and its stories are just beginning to surface.